definitely. I think after all the investment, right, that we have put into this project, right, in terms of dollar value and the resources we put in, definitely want to see some benefits coming in from this project, not just from employees, but actually HR and the organization as a whole. So I can list out a few there are definitely a lot. One of them is definitely better employee experience. Based on feedback we got, employees, right, now has better control over when and how they want to get their payroll queries resolved. They woke up middle of the night, they realize that their overtime, doesn't look right. They log in, either to their phone or through their laptop, they could get their answer right there, right? Definitely HR is there, my team is there. If that response from PICA does not satisfy them. Yeah. But at least at the first level, right? PICA is my first line of defense. And most of the time, PICA were able to fence them for us and make my employee happy. The other benefits I think from a HR, which I find very tangible, is how the business perceive us HR, right? It is really no longer you implement payroll systems and that's it, right? I think business are now, because they are also a user of the tools, right? And the processes and how it impacts them. And they really see us HR as a function, right? Better aligned with the organization from a digital transformation perspective. Yeah. And the other one that I actually heard from business, and again, these are tangible because business needs to tell me, right? It is about, the benefits from reduced payroll processing time, more accuracy, and more importantly, the portion where we look at from Workday to the downstream payroll integrations, right? So I just said this is real examples where we have previously, using Singapore, for example, our payroll cutoff date, right? With everything being equal, we get paid our employees on the 26th of every month. But our payroll cutoff were previously on the 12th. Right, but with this implementation rollout, we could actually bring the cutoff date, right, to 15 or 16 of the month, really depending whether it's a Friday or a Saturday. Now, so you probably ask, so Karen, what does it mean? Oh, well, to the business, it means that, they have more time, right? And our local HR that we are supporting to actually be submitting what we call a flexi forms, right? Additional ad hoc payments to us. So this gives them more time, right, to a more window for the business and the local HR to submit additional ad hoc payments to us. The other part, I think one of the things that I must say, otherwise my team will probably say, that's not bad, is actually the benefit to our own payroll team. Now, if you actually can see, right, the manual work are removed, right? We have the vendors, and we also have PICA that is there. PICA, if you see earlier on, are there to actually support about maybe 60 to 70% of the queries that we used to do. So what does it mean? So basically, my team can now free up their time, right, to look at things that they would not be doing previously. And then you might ask me, then what are they doing now? No, they are not drinking coffee. They are doing what I call, right, a better deeper dive in terms of data analytics. When we roll out this project, we actually roll out two key documents that we actually sign off with our vendors, which is a regional blueprint for this project and the country blueprint. Now, the regional blueprint, what does it look like? You will probably ask me. It looks like the regional payroll processes from end to end, how we do that, how the data are being given, being transmitted from Workday to the payroll system. What are the data that we transfer as well? Yeah, and we also look at standardization and consolidation of payroll codes. Right, previously we have food and meal allowance, and say, oh my God, these two are actually very similar, right? So we actually look at different things, standardizing through the process. And once we do that, we realized that for HR, we could actually extract data, right, very quickly. Citing an example, previously, myself personally as the regional leads, right, we always have times where business will come to me as they deep dive into, or they want to write a project, and Karen, can you tell me how much did we spend on sales commission, right? And then I will scramble, right? I will go out, send out emails to 10 people on my team, please provide this. And then by the time they give it to me, it's 1 week time because it's different system and there are different codes. They want to make sure that they get the right one. Now I would say we are not for all countries yet, but for the half of the countries that we implemented now, I could do it within the system myself because we know the codes were standardized, right? We could actually extract them very quickly. and we could turn around those requests very quickly to the business. Yeah, so I think these are actually very visible benefits, right, from the shared service perspective, as well as to the business.